the dancing world seemed to be evolving in a different direction, none of which would be fashionable today. At the time, Art Murray presented the different dancing styles. Billy Sparks and Bonita van der Zel were the demonstrators, and Terry Leone was the illustrious host.
I'm Terry Leone, your host for the Art Murray Studios private dance lessons and American Express card member exclusive with Arthur Murray Dance Studios. Well, dancing dirty is a great way to have fun on the dance floor. Try it at your nightclub or disco, just like you see all the Arthur Murray dancers here at Art Club. With a little practice, you too will be dancing dirty with reckless abandon.
Meanwhile, I was dancing with PJ Navarro and Don Ramos. But I wanted something more than that. I wanted ownership of a studio, and the board of directors would not agree with me. George Tice, who was a good friend, was the president of Arthur Murray International, and he disagreed with me. The voices grew louder, and finally Mr. Tice gave in and said, "Okay, I'll give you a defunct studio and you put it on the map." This was a victory for me, because in those days women were not set up to run businesses or a dance studio. I was set up with a defunct studio in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, which is very different than I ever had in New York City. As I moved to Canada, Alberta was playing host to the Winter Olympics. The opening ceremony is something I will never forget.
From Pincher Creek to Fort McMurray, and from Medicine Hat to Grand Prairie, the people of Alberta salute and welcome you to the host city of Calgary for the 15th Olympic Winter Games. La population de l'Alberta est heureuse de vous accueillir aux 15e Jeux olympiques d'hiver de Calgary.
The Mounted Patrol and the show band kicked off the Olympics.
And now, entering the stadium, the show band Mounted Patrol.
The opening ceremony was a tribute to the province of Alberta and the West. With the Olympics in full swing, I was ready to start my life in Canada. I worked from morning till night, painting, wallpapering, and redesigning the basement studio into a modern type studio. Once the painting and the designing was completed, the studio felt like home. It was modern, it was beautiful, it was spacious. I have precious memories of my time in Calgary, Alberta, with my students and with my staff. One successful student was Tulu, who was a great dancer, and he and I have danced in many competitions together and have come out as winners. Our dancing reflected all the trends of the 1980s. As the studio grew, I continued to work alongside Terry Leone and Sam Sodano. My work as a consultant required me to take many trips to the home office in Coral Gables, Florida. During one of those trips, I met my downfall, Richard Murphy. We started a relationship that ended up in marriage. Our wedding reception was attended by Terry Leone, George Tice, and Georgia Tice. While I was busy running a studio, Richard was busy chasing a skirt. I have never stumbled in my career. The experience was wonderful because it taught me how to face hardships. On the subject of marriage, I will say that Arthur Murray insisted that married women make poor business people. It was difficult for women to establish studio ownership and management. The first woman to do this was Tony Fudge. Tony wanted her own studio, and Mr. Murray made her promise that she would not get married. Then and only then could she have a studio. Once Tony got her own studio in Florida, she defied Mr. Murray and got married. I followed in Tony's footsteps. As a female studio owner, I needed help, and my wonderful staff were there for me. On my staff was Lou Stellingworth, a very successful young man who later became the manager of the studio. Lou and I would spend a lot of happy days practicing our dancing in the studio for competitions. Assisting us along the way, we had Sam Sudano helping with choreography and technique. In the following clip, you will see Sam Sudano coaching Lou Stellingworth a one-on-one.
Trying to sneak a film of paint on you. Oh, come over here more. Because you're going to go this way.
I want to see the
We're outlining it, darling. Ready?
honey bunch.
And slow. Quick, and slow. Quick and quick. Feel it. Quick, oh. Go away from you. Quick, slow. Quick, and slow. Quick, 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 and slow.
And slow. Irene.
Slow. Now, quick, slow. Quick, slow. Quick, slow. Slow. Quick, slow. Quick, slow. Go away. Here. You're right. These are the 2 hours to do now. Quick, slow. Quick, slow. Quick, go left. Quick, slow. Quick, slow. Quick, slow. Quick, yeah. Quick, slow. Quick, slow. Quick, slow. Girl. Quick, slow. Quick,
In addition to Sam, we had Liz Curtis and Ron Montez visit the studio for coaching lessons. At the time, they were Latin champions of the United States of America. In the following clip, you'll see Liz Curtis coaching with Lou Stellingworth, who was her student at the time.
Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick. Okay.
And just the cross hands when you're on his back.
All right. He goes quick, I go quick and slow. Quick, quick, and slow.
Good. Okay. And the shape of the last buster.
Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. I have no idea what I'm doing. Slow. Quick, quick, slow. Ow!
Calgary became the #1 studio in Canada. It made all the headlines in the Murray Marquee and the merry-go-round. Along the way, from faraway Saskatchewan, we added 2 new students to our roster, Ev and Dean Jones. Dean was the tallest young man in my studio, and it was a lot of fun dancing with him. We have attended many dance events together, and as a result, we have stayed lifelong friends. My studio in Calgary attracted many world-famous coaches in the persona of Ron Montez, Bobby Medeiros, Sam Sodano, and John Kimmons. Owning a studio in Canada was an unexpected chapter in my dancing life. I felt pride in owning my own business, whereas many men told me that I wouldn't be up to the challenge. Never dare a dancer. Forbidden fruit is very appealing. When they see a challenge, they go for it.